Next in the West Asia is the Israel cuisine. Israel cuisine has adapted and continues to adapt elements of various styles of Arab cuisine and disappear Jewish cuisine, particularly the Mizrahi, Sephardic, and Ashkenazi styles of cooking. Incorporates many foods traditionally included in other Middle Eastern and Mediterranean cuisine, so that spices like za'atar and foods such as falafel, hummus, sava, shakuka, and couscous are now widely popularly in Israel. Other influences of the cuisine are the availability of food common to the Mediterranean region, especially certain kinds of fruits and vegetables, dairy products and fish, the traditional of keeping kosher, and foods customers and traditions specifically to a Shabbat and different Jewish holidays such as Shala, Jaknon, Malawa, Gefilit fish, Hamin, and Jerushami and Safganiyat. Next is the history and influences. Israel's culinary traditions comprise food and cooking method that span 3,000 years of history. Over the time, these traditions have been shaped by influences from Asia, Africa, and Europe, and religious and ethnic influences have resulted in a culinary melting pot. The food of the ancient Israelites was based on several products that still place environment rules in modern Israel cuisine. These were known as the seven spices: olives, figs, dates, pomegranates, wheat, barley, and grapes. Geography has a large influence on Israel cuisine, and food common in the Mediterranean region such as olives, wheat, chickpeas, dairy products, fish, and vegetables such as tomatoes, eggplants, and zucchini are prominent in Israel cuisine. Fresh fruits and vegetables are plentiful in Israel and are cooked and served in many ways. The next one is the popular dish in Israel cuisine. The first one is the hummus. Hummus is one of the most affordable dishes to try in Israel and one of the Israel fast foods. It is served hot with whole chickpeas, a drizzle of olive oil, and a sprinkling of paprika. The second one is the falafel. A falafel sandwich is topped with chopped salads, hummus, tahini, pickles, and amba sauce is sure to hold your over until tomorrow's breakfast. The next one is the shakshuka. Shakshuka is a breakfast staple in Israel. The poached eggs are served in a pan of steaming hot, rich tomato, chili, and garlic sauce. Nafe is a Middle Eastern dessert made with a soft cheese-based stuff with a thin noodle-like pastry that has been soaked in a sweet syrup and rose water. Couscous is a hearty and delicious dish often served as a accompaniment to meat or as a main with a variety of sauce. Bureka. These mouth-watering baked pastries are stuffed with your fillings of choice. Potatoes, mushroom, and cheese are some of the most beloved fillings. Basic ingredients. First is the tahini. One of the most essential ingredients would be tahini, which is the heart of hummus, one of Israel's most celebrated foods. Tahini is made by grounding down sesame seeds until it becomes a smooth paste. It's also a major component in baba ganoush and halba, and can be turned into a variety of sauce that can be enjoyed with roast eggplant, cauliflower, and other vegetables. Lemon. Solomonov also recommends saving lemon in your kitchen. It's the acid you need in Israel cuisine, he explained. Lemon is mixed thoroughly into tahini when making hummus and other sauces. Another one is the Solomov's recommended ingredients in lafne, a creamy yogurt-like cheese. Like tahini, lafne is the base of the variety of dishes as well as dips. Lafne can even be baked and served as a dessert or eaten as in with olive oil and spices. If you can't find labne, you can buy regular Greek yogurt and strain it for a day using a cheesecloth. The longer you strain, the thicker the lafne will become. Satar, having a well-stocked spice cabinet is also necessary when cooking in an Israel kitchen. Spice has been part of the region's heritage since the existence of the incense root, which flourished from the 3rd century RVC to the 2nd century AD. The Navatans transport spices from the Arabian Peninsula through the Negev Desert and to the ports of the Mediterranean, leaving a trail of earthy and aromatic spices that have weaved their own into Israel and Middle Eastern cuisine. Another spices blend that Solomonovs recommend in Hawaii, which is Yemeni spices blend that is a great of soups. Explain Hawaii contains conim, cardamom, turmeric, coriander, and black pepper. Baharat, which is very common in Middle Eastern cooking, is another common spice blend. It is a mixture of black pepper, coriander, paprika, cardamom, nutmeg, cumin, cloves, paprika, and cinnamon. Baharat is especially popular in rice, lentil, and leaf dishes, and can be used of marinating meats such as lamb chops and ground beef. In the old times, the women are responsible with the cooking in Israel. Among their most frequent tasks, grinding the flour and the preparations of the bread has been greatest importance. The food were prepared even by women who have a significant role in the society. Nowadays, people from Israel use mostly the same utensils as many other countries from Europe. In a modern kitchen, the cooking equipment may contain knives, forks, teaspoon, tablespoon, plates, turners, food scoops, pots, bowls, trays, and devices for measuring the weight of the ingredients and the temperatures at which they are cooked. That's all po and thank you.